Howdy, Full Metal Cowboy straight shooting a live stream of Final Fantasy IX. This is my 5th session of my Final Fantasy IX live streams. And stream's looking good. I previously attempted to start this live stream a few days ago, but I was experiencing some technical difficulties. And it looks like my stream is running smoothly. I'm not seeing any frame drops according to my OBS. Everything's all green. So I will make sure to see if my stream is working, because sometimes if I don't check it, I may start the stream unnoticed and realize that I'm having technical difficulty. What usually happens if I uncheck it is that like about a year ago, my voice sounds squeaky, and it was just because of some weird technical thing regarding my webcam, and I have to change the sample rate, back and forth, and then just to get it right. I don't know why my webcam on my OBS does that, but that's really good. What the hell? Hold on a second. What the hell is this? Okay, KO, let's be heroes, let's meet Sonic. Are you fucking kidding? So Sonic has a cameo in some show. Okay. Yes, I am aware that the San Diego Comic-Con has happened recently. I'm aware of stuff like Westworld Season 3, Marvel Cinematic Universe's 4th phase, which I'm definitely going to do a video about that after. Hey, Noir. Hey. Boy. Okay. Sorry for the interruptions there. Alright. Am I live or? Okay, yes, I am live. There we go. Oh, and FYI, if you're hearing the hold on a second. By the way, if you're hearing a little boo or boo in the background, that is because I have a fan running to my 2 o'clock. It is summertime. It was hot earlier today, so that's why I got the fan going right now. Okay, I'm actually checking a tweet real quick, just to make sure what's going on. Okay, alright. So far, so good. Okay. Let me turn on my chat. Oh, there we go. Okay, I realized I didn't turn on my chat, so, yeah. Yeah, MC Phase 4 announced for man. I would comment about Phase 4 of the MCU, but I'm going to hold on that until I do a video on that. I figured why not do a video about this, because let's just say there are definitely some reveals that are worth talking about. Just saying. Although, after having seen Endgame, it does leave me worried or concerned of what Phase 4 is going to be like. So that's just how I look at it. And yeah, I still stand by to what I said at the end of my Avengers Endgame review, that I was actually going to start sending out from these MCU movies. It's largely because I feel like the quality of the franchise is starting to kind of get bouncy, and I just don't want to risk thinking to myself, you know what? I'm just saying that it's because I felt a sense of obligation in watching those installments, because I knew the ones I was watching for, from installment to installment were going to lead into something big. When Civil War came out, I did follow up with everything before that, and I was pleased with Civil War. But then when they were building up Thanos big time, I was like, okay, gotta stick to these ones. before they really get Thanos big time. And I, looking back, I do like Infinity War. I don't feel the same way with Endgame. I wasn't really too fond of the time travel part. Um, but I don't know. I'm actually more interested in checking out the Marvel Netflix stuff, despite that I know uh, a number of them got canceled, say for Jessica Jones, which actually got to end with its third season, but still, I'm kind of curious about those ones. I kept hearing, oh God, what is it? I heard Daredevil. I heard that one was good. I heard The Punisher's great. Wish they would have continued and ended it when they could, but the one I kept hearing was, mm, or at least I haven't heard much good about it, was Iron Fist or something like that. I heard people were pissed about that early on or some shit like that. I don't. It's been a while since I last heard anything about Iron Fist, but I kept hearing that one was the one to be kind of wary about. But I don't know. Actually the ones I struggle with are the ABC Marvel shows, Agents of Shield, Agent Carter. Although I do enjoy Agent Carter to some degree, but Agents of Shield's first season, good lord, I remember sitting through thinking, man, this is a rough ride. Maybe season 2 could fix improve on that. I mean, hell, Buffy's first season wasn't so hot to me, but I've heard, oh yeah, season 1 actually wasn't that good, but season 2 makes season 2 and everything makes up for it. Although I did hear Buffy's last season or something didn't work out for a lot of people, but I heard Buffy had a rough first season, but later seasons made up for that. Okay, I've been rambling for like 7 minutes. I will be right back. I'm going to get myself some coffee, and I'm going to start up Final Fantasy 9. I actually am kind of glad I rambled a bit just to make sure my stream was right, because I had that technical difficulty last time I attempted the stream, which, by the way, that previous attempt of this session has been deleted on my channel, but I'm glad that I took this time to chat as a way to test how the stream is going. So yeah. So I will be right back. I'm going to give myself some coffee, as I've already said before, and I will begin. So yeah, I'll be right back. Why? Come on. Okay. He can be that way. Tried to let my cat in. He just walked away. I'm like, well, fine. Screw you, buddy. And then if he claws at my door, I'll just let him in, of course. Alright, so 10 minutes, and I will boot up Steam real quick. Okay, so I am looking at, as far as the stream's concerned, from this point on, I am looking at streaming 3.5 hours at most, but if I start to get tired, say around 11, then I wouldn't mind stopping there either. I'm just glad I was able to get on around 8 to kick off this stream. So I will be doing this for a good couple hours at least, but maybe 3.5 hours. It really depends on how long this will take me. Okay, what the hell? I might not hear anything. Oh. I don't have my, headphones on. I have my headphones on my damn phone. Okay, welcome back. Yeah, I saw your message about your name, your food real quick, so I was like, oh, okay. Don't forget to play Last Word. Oh, fuck, wait, I have that downloaded? When the hell did I download that? Wait a minute, when the hell did I download that game? I don't recall. Okay, hold on a second. There's a game I don't recognize on my library, and unless it was part of a package I picked up or something. Let me see. Last Word. What the hell? When did I pick this up? I purchased it back in July 7th, 2015, but what the hell? I don't recall even buying this, unless it was... When did I get it? When? I don't recall purchasing it. If I know, I must have forgotten when. Okay, sorry for the delay there. I was just kind of looking at myself like, well, what the hell? It was just the title I didn't recognize. I must have bought it one time. Maybe a friend told me that. Oh shit! I hope mine isn't. Yeah, if it was hacked or something, at least a friend of mine would have told me ahead of time, or not ahead of time, but would have told me immediately about like some kind of warning about Steam, but I haven't heard such. Okay, I'm gonna let this take. Okay, looks like my what you call it, screen is good. Let me move my mouse. Been a while since I last played this. Been since May 24th. Damn, near 2 months. Shit. People have been getting the cats and playing games like FIFA and Apex. That was so. Oh shit. Okay. Well, at least it's good for me to know. Okay, yeah, Alright. Okay, just sure my... Okay, good. Finally, I can stream tonight. God, last time was a pain in the ass because I was just kind of like, fuck. You have coffee cream you pour hot water into, right? No, I have a bottle of coffee creamer. Yeah. That's just how I have my coffee creamer and all that stuff. Yeah, Final Fantasy IX actually has one of my favorite soundtracks in the game. I mean, I know that this might surprise a lot of people. I actually like Final Fantasy IX's soundtrack slightly more than 7, but the thing is, both 7 and 9 have completely different flavors with their soundtracks, which is why I try not to compare the two that much. Like, that's just how I look at the soundtracks of each game. Like, one supports one and the other supports the other. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, sure it's taking a while for the battle to start. Oh, shit. Back attack. Great. Oh, no, I don't want auto up. Okay, that's right. Oh! Wonder where my kid is right now. Oh shit! Whoa! Wait a minute! When did Phoebe get badly hurt? Yeah. Well, I was yeah. I was gonna say I finished uploading some videos today. I thought, okay, you know what? I think today's the day I can stream, and you know, I actually was able to stream the last couple of days, but I was already too tired before I could even do it. And I'm like, you know, I want to just do the stream when I can and when I'm feeling up to it. And I honestly am feeling better. Like I'm able to relax and not worry about something at the moment, which that's what I mean. The streams are kind of my way of, I mean, goodness, I'm jumbling my my sentences here. But let me pause real quick. Just, can I do that? Okay. Yeah. The thing is, compared to when I was streaming these daily, like I felt like things were out of balance, and streaming and editing upload videos like when I can on either is actually making things a little bit more easier for me to balance out. And I kind of look at live streams as my way of like saying, okay, I have nothing I can work on that I think is in a hurry. I do have 3 videos related to the Dragon Ball franchise, but I'm waiting to finish the video about the original Dragon Ball anime. And as for those other 3, they are the first 3 Dragon Ball films that precede the original Dragon Ball animes. Let me rephrase. The first 3 Dragon Ball films were released before the original Dragon Ball anime ended, and I know it's kind of God damn it. I like to do things in order, but granted, the usually with animes that are tied into, or excuse me, anime films that are tied into the series they're based on, it tend to be released like that. But I like to go by like the order that they were released and pretty much finished. So, if anyone's wondering, oh, why am I talking about these Dragon Ball films first, but not the original anime? It's like it's because those films actually were shown before the series ended. So it's just kind of one of those things. By the way, I honestly didn't realize you had autism. What type do you have? Asperger's. Yeah, but I mean, as far as my autism goes, like, I mean, yeah, I've been diagnosed with it since I was 5, but for the longest time, I never really made a big deal about it. I was just kind of like, yeah, okay, like, because when I was diagnosed with it, like, I really never I put this? Like, I'll just say this. Childhood and teenage years were kind of a pain in the ass towards those around me, but that was because of what I have. Other than that, from my own perspective, like, I'm just like, oh, I have autism. Okay. Like, I just kind of shrug at it, just because it really doesn't, it does not, like, I just don't make a big deal about it, really. I'm just kind of like, well, you know what, just because I have autism, you know, doesn't mean I'm, like, an exception or something like that. Like, I don't feel like there are other people that have their own differences too. So what I have is pretty much no different from someone else's difference from myself. So that's just how I kind of look at it. I mean, yeah, it has. I mean, yeah, I don't know. For me, it's okay. To answer your question, for me, it is I'm prone to anxiety and stress. So, but it does depend on the situation and how I deal with it. But yeah, that's really it. I didn't realize, Vivi, I need to heal my guy. I need to heal, freaking Vivi, for God's sake. I totally forgot. I was so busy, like, chatting, and I wasn't focused on my party members. Oh, fuck. Oh yeah, these guys have it hard, don't they? Lovely. Uh-oh. Damn, I get to see you go all the time. If there's one thing, and I'll say this, if there's one thing I don't really do so hot with is large crowds. So while I do enjoy going to conventions, they can be a pain in the ass. So, and it's because of large crowds. I also don't do so with loud noises suddenly. So, God damn, these guys are hard hitters. Shit. These guys, I hate fighting these pricks. Hey, thank goodness. Not already. Yeah. Okay, so I keep forgetting about their. Oh damn. Oh boy. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to go back to Lindblom Castle. Or Lindblom, whatever the fuck they call this place. Okay, it's over here, right? Shit, where was it? Okay, it was... What the fuck was Lindblom? Yeah, big human interaction with pain. I heard from people with your condition or being touched too. But man, no one would have guessed. Maybe that's a good thing. Well, like I said, the reason, like no one would have guessed I had it. But at the same time, I'm just like, oh, you know, I just kind of, like I said, I don't make too much of a big deal about it. I only mention it if I really felt that it was necessary or worth pointing out. Like, I hardly ever bring it up, like, in my videos. The only time I ever addressed my autism was actually when I talked about the when I did a video about the accountant, because the main lead in that film had autism. So I thought, okay, that's worth pointing out. So why not? I thought it was all right. If I recall. But yeah. Say, man, these enemies are freaking tough around here. Okay, I gotta keep healing their asses. Okay, where the hell? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'll do chocobo dig in a bit. I just want to get my damn healing items. Is it through this guy here? Yeah, merchant. I'm gonna be you know, I don't mind stalking that much, really. I'm gonna need them, actually. I'm gonna need those, yeah, those. Okay, I'm good. What about my tents? How many do I have? Okay. Do your other friends know you have it? Yeah, some or most of my friends know I have it. I actually, yeah, most of my friends know I have it, and actually, that's largely due to things that, most of my friends back in the last 5-10 years, I actually made up with them for a, sports, there's a sports organization I sometimes, participate through, which is Special Olympics, which, yeah, I've done that for years, but I haven't really been as active in the last few years because I just find myself kind of disinterested at times. It's not because of oh, I want to focus on like other things. It's just, I don't know, after playing sports for like 5-10 years, it just gets kind of tiring after a while, and it's just, I mean, I'm still trying to find a mood to get back into at least a sport or two, but I just haven't been as yeah. Okay, I just realized I forgot to Evie. Why did I say Evie? Good lord. I don't min-max either. Oh, I realize the game is a little laggy at some points, but oh well, that might be due to my streaming. Okay. Yeah, I've been playing the remake of Resident Evil lately through the, with the Wii version. That's the only one I'm able to actually. Okay, at the time I got the remake of Resident Evil, the only console I had that I was able to play it was the Wii, and that's just the one I have easy access to. But I am using a controller without using the damn Wii remote, so which I'm glad I'm using a controller that feels like I'm playing it as close to as how the game's intended. So. The question mark, I believe, is for the chocobo area or something. Yeah, but man, is that remake? That remake to the original Resident Evil is a bitch to deal with, though. Good though, it's a good remake. Don't get me wrong. It's just, man, damn, that game is like it. You know, I mean, in all fairness, I actually do have high praise towards the remake of Resident Evil because while it does stay true to the original, it also adds things, but also plays with your head on. It also plays with your head on what you expect if you've played the original. So if you're familiar with the original, yeah, this is for a couple surprises again. You can't stream it. I'm gonna see what I can do regarding the remake, because I know there's the GameCube edition, which I think was the original release of the remake. I'm gonna see what I can do about perhaps emulating that version just for the sake of streaming it, because I don't know how the hell I'm gonna figure out how to do the Wii version via alternate methods. But in my past experience with the PlayStation 1 emulator, I'm actually looking into perhaps streaming the original Resident Evil. But the version I own on PS1 is the Director's Cut, which sadly has that laughable basement theme. The one that goes... It's that one. It's that one. It's that particular thing. The reason I was kind of making fun of it was just to emphasize how laughable that basement thing was. There's so much for Director's Cut. Although the thing I like about the remake is that they do sometimes... Actually, there was one thing I do love about the remake is that they did poke fun at, not poke fun, but they did, they retained the Jill sandwich line but kept the line different, but they still made a nod to it, which I thought, okay, that's pretty good. Like it's, you know, with the original, it goes, that was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich. Okay, that was just laughable, but the remake was, that was a close one. Any second later, you would fit nicely to a sandwich. I thought, okay, like, I would imagine fans of the remake would kind of laugh at it, so I'm like, oh my god, they actually stuck to the Jill sandwich line but changed the line, which, I mean, I don't mind that they changed the line completely, but I mean, as long as they know that, I mean, as long as they stuck to the line that people remember the original for, then, I mean, that's all good. I love this remake, has optional cuts. I don't know where you do this. But yeah. Sadly, I am unable to play the Resident Evil 2 remake on my PC because my PC is not powerful enough to run that game for shit. I tried the one-shot demo, would not run, even with lowest settings. So I'm sure I'll left with the remake for now. But in all fairness, I really want to play that remake so bad. But I am happy to know that it had great reception. So that's all I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear, okay, it just lived to the original. And let's see. I think it's amazing that the game could stay that tense with such cheesy writing. Yeah. Yeah, the low setting damn? Wait, what? Low setting damn? Oh, you're talking about how I was experiencing Resident Evil 2 remake. Okay, that's why I was having a hard time grasping at first. But I was a little bit less than that. Oh, I got my heel, BB's ass. Heal his ass. Thank you. Is Garnet chopped off her hair yet? No, not yet. I actually am still like in the first quarter of the game. Okay. Yeah, so, right. Okay, I'm actually going to take care of what's going on. Oh, it's the Q's Marsh. This isn't the Chocobo area. But, yeah, I do need to go around here. Well, that's because of the amount of time it takes for me actually playing the game and then the stream catching up. So, that's what's going on. Yeah. Excuse me. Anyway, so anyway, I was doing a little bit of writing the script for my Mother 3 review, and so far I have written 8 pages. Now, yeah, that does sound like a lot, but what I'm doing is that right now, I'm focusing on writing the script for the spoiler video first, and then after I'm done writing pretty much everything I want to talk about Mother 3, then I will write the spoiler-free script and selectively cut out the stuff like the spoilers, and then kind of retain the same points, but just avoid spoilers. So yeah, I'm pretty much focusing on that for the time being. But now, some like about 1/8 of those pages have some stuff crossed out because I was screwing up on the thing, but I have like 8 pages filled mostly with stuff I'm going to point out, and yeah, I'm also recording footage for the game as well. So I'm hoping that this will lead into a practice I will be comfortable with sticking to. The only downside is that maybe this will cause videos to kind of slow down, but hopefully the wait in between video to video, if I actually do stick to this practice, works out. But if I were to speculate how long the spoiler video would at least take, I'm thinking 30 minutes at least. It could be a lot more. And actually, as far as the replaying the game, I'm actually speeding up the battles, or at least the ones that I'm intentionally grinding for. So that's why. I'm only speeding up the grinding parts. So yeah, slower bits will grind it for longer. Okay, Sprinter or dude or a woman? Queen as gender was left up to the player, so it can be either. That's why they have the S and then the /E in between. Yeah, but the plan with the spoiler and non-spoiler videos is that like one would be designed for those that have never experienced whatever I'm talking about, and the longer videos would be generally for those that have already experienced like certain things. So, but I'm actually kind of thinking about. Although I will have this as a side project, not as a thing that I'm mainly focused on, but I'm thinking of redoing every single video if necessary. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like the problem. I think the reason I kept sticking to like videos around 5-10 minutes is because I show my face more often, and my battery only has a certain amount of time before it dies on me. But I'm actually thinking of having mostly like footage from now at some point, because if I want to save myself the time of uh, having to recharge the damn thing constantly, and I know the solution is okay, just find a just get a new battery or something. I don't know. I just don't seem to have the time to focus on such things. So, um, hopefully, one of these days within the next 5 years, I hope I can consider. I hope I can save up for a new camera. I think that one I have is kind of getting there. It really all depends, I guess. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, hopefully. Uh, I'm just saying, like, I'm thinking of having Mother 3 as, like, the precursor of things that could, um, be done in the future. So that way, I don't know. It's an improvement I'm hoping works out. And who knows, maybe this whole process with Mother 3 would be, like, it would be less stressful on the recording side. Yes, I think a lot of it now might be dedicated to writing it down, but it actually might help me focus on certain points in hell. If I actually find something that relates to something else, then I mean that could help too. So I guess it all depends. But I think the tricky part is the movie uh, review type of views, because like I don't know, I might have to um, find interview videos or something like that to kind of fill in the gaps. I guess I don't know if I know what I'm gonna sort that out, but I don't know. Could this be Final Fantasy's first trans character? They, like I said, they left this they left Queen's gender ambiguous in the game, and and they left it open to the player. Personally, um, I'm I'm kind of leaning on Queen being female in this game, but I mean anyone else could interpret Queen differently. So again, that's kind of how Queen is designed in the game. Uh, I mean, I would argue that the character Frisk from Undertale was left open, or the gender of the protagonist of Undertale was left open to the player. Although I like to look at the protagonist of Undertale as whoever is playing the game is what Frisk's gender in the game is. So that's just how I see Undertale's main character. Like, yeah. Um, yeah, and with Undertale, like that was completely done on purpose, and the reason for this was so that the player could connect to the main character of Undertale easier. So, um, okay, so Zidane thinks Queen is a guy. So, okay, I don't know what's with the damn tons. Good lord, could Queen be okay? This is just a bit of a joke. Could Queen be Genocide Jill in disguise? This is I don't know how I can I don't know who would come up with that kind of crazy idea. Yeah, Yeah, I read that comic. Queen, basically like Gal and Option 2, and I actually kind of thought, oh yeah, they're both blue mages. I not know that bigot. I know can answer. They ship Queen and Vivi together at the end of this game, don't they? Actually, I thought it was mid-game that they had something with Vivi and Queen Ed, but if I recall correctly, I played this game a while back. Man, this fan isn't doing jack shit right now. It's just like blowing a little bit of hot air. Lovely. Yeah, as far as the heat's concerned, as far as the United States goes, there's a heat wave going on, mostly in the eastern and like mid to south in the U.S. Washington State hasn't been hit with the heat wave yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if the weather catches up by then. I had this neighbor that has recently moved to Arizona, and I like checked and found out like it's like 108 degrees in Arizona. It's fucking crazy. Hey, that's pretty much the summer season for you. It's going to be 40 degrees for us this week. 40? The hell? Or is that a Celsius? Or did you mean 40 degrees Celsius or something like that? In metric, I mean. Oh. Okay. So I take it 40 degree with what you're saying is like pretty hot. Good shit. Ether. Trade more. And I realized next Sunday is the golden finale of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind. I actually need to do some catching up on that one, although I have gotten up to episode 20, so I at least have 17 episodes to watch before I get to the end. With the last two. So yeah. Oh, shit. Wow. Come on! Catch the damn frog. Thank you. Fricks. Damn it. Yeah. Let's see. Last time I checked, the 28th was when JoJo's Golden Wind was ending. Come on, you fucker. Okay, I want to catch that last frog, damn it. Video is the way to go. I had to put up sound effects. Yeah, when I was watching your live reactions, I'll be right back. I actually got to take this call. Okay, I am back. Yeah, that did take quite a while. I am so sorry about that. However, I am expecting another call in about 5 to 10 minutes. Same friend that just called me, so I'll have to see what I can do on that. Yeah, the reason it's not the same friend that I have the Skype calls with. It's a different friend of mine. The reason I take her calls whenever I can is because let's just say her schedule can be like her schedule can be quite busy at times, so that's why I try to answer whenever I can. So moving on. And hopefully after the potentially second call, that'll be it. Maybe after I'm done streaming and when this is archived, I might cut this out. Or I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep it and then explain. Yeah, there was a call I had to take. So, yeah, but it really depends on how long this takes. So sorry for the wait there. I just had to take that because heck, I know I want to take forget it. Do I get? Yeah, I get queen up from this. Okay, cool. Next one's my guard's not through. Okay, that's where we're supposed to go. Oh, damn. I keep forgetting to target user. Again, it's been a while since I last played this, so I wonder I'm a little rusty. After dying. Damn it. Fuckers. Yeah, no wonder I didn't realize the ringtone at first because it was the Resident Evil 2 save theme that was playing, and I couldn't hear it because of the fan, so that's why yeah, but to say, yeah, I am expecting that call at some point soon. So if I have to excuse myself again, then that's why, as I pretty much already pointed out. Yeah, the conversations don't hold that long anyway. They just may take 10 minutes at least, but hopefully not more than that. So, it's like 9:06. I would imagine she would have to do something within the last couple hours before she has to do whatever. So. Yeah. Yeah, Final Fantasy IX has one of my favorite overall things in the franchise. Okay, I realize I'm not going the right way here. Fine by me, because I do need to grind experience points anyway. Alright, so far everyone's good. And oh, shit. Okay, I might as well use Queena's abilities. Quina, what the fuck my name is pronounced. Okay, well, let me see here. Quail, Quina. I wonder if their names are supposed to be food related. I wonder if the original Japanese names had a certain. Okay, so I wonder if quail was originally named kale, whereas quinoa was probably originally named quinoa, which is spelled Quuinoa. Like, I'm kind of curious if those names are like food related in the original. Actually, I might look that up. I never researched about that. I'm actually kind of curious. It wouldn't surprise me if the names are originally food related. Actually, you know what? Let me check the what you call it here. While I'm doing this real quick. I could have sworn the name, let's see. Okay. 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 Let's see. God damn this. Okay, trivia. Queen of Star Generation looks similar. Okay, Kabuki dances. Okay. Come on. Etymology. The name Quina Quen is a Japanese play on words. Quina means eat in Japanese. Quen means cannot eat in Japanese. Throughout the game, Quina is on a personal quest to find new top foodstuffs. Okay, that explains it. I thought they would have like named it like Kind of like foods. Kind of like how Kuritoriana names his characters after foods or something. So that could be it. But nope, that's not the case. I guess I was kind of... I guess my speculation went wrong there. Okay, looks like we're gonna heal again. Damn it. Oh! I know a way to heal. I keep forgetting about these bastards. Heal, of course. I don't know why I'm wasting my potions and all that. Should have realized. I might as well grind just early on at this point. Shit. Again, like I said, it's been a while since I last played this. I guess that's what happens when I don't play it for a while. I tend to forget shit. Alright. Okay. Okay, X is... Yeah, X is when I call equals. Gotta remember some of the buttons here. I'm just gonna... Might as well use, yeah, I might as well use Queena's, abilities. Actually, I don't think it would hurt to grind at this point. Because Luke's Grotto can be a pain in the ass to deal with if I'm not careful. The bosses, I remember the boss being a bit tough in that place. So, that's why I'm gonna be careful. Might as well plan ahead of time. You fuck. I hate these serpent pricks. Okay, you know what? Fuck these guys. I'm out. No, really, I'm not gonna bother with these pricks. They're gonna kill my guys one by one. I'm not gonna do that shit. No. Mm-mm. Okay, that's good enough. Better not fight those Serpians again. Please don't. Oh, no. You know what? Fine, I'll fight these pricks. Let's see what... Okay, good. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, exactly. Damn. Come on. Fuck me. Okay, yeah. You know what? I hate fighting these birds. This is bullshit. I'll get that I'm, Lindblom anyway. So that's bullshit. I should have not have to... Fuck. I wasted, like, what? Potions and damn... I'm gonna get potions again, because I don't want to waste all my... I don't want to waste all my, tents on just healing, so... Okay. I'll get one tent just to make up for. Okay, I'm gonna save and then continue. You know, I kind of wish I wish the windows had customization in this release. Kind of a bummer that they only have the gray and blue choices. Although I do like the blue. I'm gonna have to fry a fan because I want Queen to eat. God damn it. Well, that's the thing I don't like about Queen's ability. It's essentially like playing Pokemon. You have to, in order to catch it, you gotta weaken it, but if your Pokemon, or if your Pokemon's too powerful enough, you can't capture. God. Actually, I don't mind Pokemon with that, but it's like, what, why does Queen have to have a similar ability? Why does Queen's gimmick have to be like a Pokemon collectathon? That's what I meant to say. Okay, screw this. Actually, I'll let this go on auto. Why not? Let's see what this gets me. Do you plan to get the Arc Summon by an Ozma? Yes, hopefully. Hopefully I can do it at some point, but don't know. I'll have to see what I can do on that one. Wow. Gotta admit, that was a funny victory animation. I'm gonna check some here. Yeah, that part worked. Yeah, no kidding. Alright. Yeah, I do have Mithril Dagger, but I wanna get the abilities upgraded first. That's why I'm taking a while to grind some bridges. Okay, I have a bit of an idea. I'm going to speed up the fights. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm going to speed this up. Screw it. Actually, I might want to have this. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. Okay, I'm turning off the high speed. This is not going to work. Worth a shot. Actually, maybe with these guys. Why not? Damn it. Wow, that was kind of quick.
Okay, I think I'll turn off the high speed at this point. Alright, I'll just turn on the speed just for the travel part for now. Okay, just want to check something. Oh, shit. Completely forgot about those guys. Okay. Come on. Yeah, when I'll get around to that. God damn, I hate this. Something I don't like about playing that. I'm supposed to gain abilities, but God, I hate this. Hopefully I can. Need to mother. Oh, this is bullshit. Eat, be done. Thank you. Damn, one-shot kill. These creatures can petrify. Yeah. Oh, screw this. Nope, nope, nope. Actually, wait a minute. Let's see what Queen could do. Damn it! Alright, I'm just speaking that part up to be easier. Okay. Let me check Quina real quick. Well, no shit. No wonder I wasn't getting that far. There was my problem. Not the right equipment. Let's hope this works out. What the hell? They still like to deal too much damage. Bastards. Hold on. Right arm's getting long now. Okay, there we go. Oh, whoa, no, 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 no. There we go. I accidentally turned on one of the cheats, and I'm like, no, 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 not doing that. Oh, nope, nope, my bad. Got it, got it. Okay, still need, can I use, technically now?
Okay, I can use that now. Yes. Okay, definitely want those. Okay, I'm good with cleanup. What the hell? Shit, I keep hitting this stupid thing. Okay, as soon as I'm running in circles on my... Alright. Speeding up can mean missing a chance to micromanage. Ah, okay. Let's see if Blizzard works on these bricks. Oh, maybe not. Ah, there we go. That's where I need to go. The Zamaluk's Grotto. Alright. Okay. At least the grinding was worth it. I've always liked this theme in the game.
I'm just gonna be up front. I do not like these two ass clowns. I actually kind of find them annoying. I mean, I get the reason they're in the game. They're meant to be irritating in the game, but damn. Although I gotta say, those mowing rage overdrives that you've had in the last few Crash Team breaks. Yeah. Oh, is there a bit of a chat delay? Oh, okay, no, it's not. Let's go there. Yeah, about Zora and Thorn, I think they're designed to be irritating in the game, but I don't like hate them that, oh, I wish they were excluded from the game. It's just like, I don't know, like, I just get annoyed at them, but that's the point I see with, that's the point I see with those two characters. Like, they're designed to just be in the way. Which is why I'm not really too harsh on them, too. It's just like, yeah, I just call them asinines because they're just kind of irritating in general to the main heroes, pretty much. Okay, to those that are watching this archived, I believe we have found one of Jabba the Hutt's hookers. Come on. Come on. There we go. Damn. Okay, I am not going to fight this enemy here. Run! Shit. Damn. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to go all the way back to Lindblom. Fuck. Fuck. Come on, Zidane, hurry up! There. Yeah, the Moogles are adorable. Pretty much any Final Fantasy game, as far as from this era. Oh, fuck. You know what? I'll take this one on it, maybe. Okay, fuck it. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, I guess, what was it? Yeah. I may have said I was expecting a call like 5-10 minutes after I took that call, but looks like that's not the case yet. But, yeah, you know what? If not, then, well, another day, I guess. Or, you know, whatever conversation I had can wait another day, maybe. I mean, it's not like there was any rush or anything, so... guys. I'll find them. What exactly do you need to grant for, by the way, boss? Yeah, definitely. Boss is a pain in the ass to fight. Yeah, the boss has always been a pain in the ass in this game, so that's why I'm doing it. But I always get the buttons mixed up. Shit. Yes. I'm going back here to I'm going back here to okay, actually I will be right back. I actually gotta put something in the fridge because of the thing kept in the refrigerator. I will be back in just a moment. And I'm also thinking about getting myself beer. Okay, I'm back. Oh, and just a bit of a